Welcome, I paired up the new Ponchik Dogobot with its rating equivalent in a chess.com engine and I made him play a game. This is how it went. So Ponchik is white and they started with d4. The engine played d5. We have knight f3, knight f6, g3 and c6. We have bishop g2, bishop f5 and now castles and h3. So we're officially in a queen's pawn opening pseudo Catalan variation. Playing the Catalan opening is one of my favorites, so I'm excited for this game. We have c4, typical Catalan move, and d takes c4, which is a mistake apparently because of knight e5. We have knight b7 and takes. We have knight b6, knight a5 attacking this pawn of course, and now we have queen d7. We have knight c3, apparently an inaccuracy, and now we have rook d8. We have knight back to b3 defending this pawn because these two were now attacking it. And now we have e5, a pretty strange looking move, but apparently it's a good move according to the evaluation or the game review, because it's a sack of a pawn and you're opening the center before being castled. That looks pretty strange for me, but apparently it's fine. Ponchik takes, he's like, free pawn, I'll take the free pawn of course. And now we have queen c7, discovery attack on the queen with the rook, and we have queen e1, pretty much the only square for the queen. It was the only square for the queen actually, not pretty much. We have knight g4, a miss. We have e4, the better move was apparently f5, f4 I mean this one. Don't ask me why. We have e4, which is a miss, and bishop back to c8. We have f4 now played, great move. We have knight c4, king h1, apparently an inaccuracy. We have queen b6, a mistake. A lot of inaccuracies and mistakes from both sides. We have bishop f3, attacking, not really attacking the knight, it's defended, never mind. We have bishop e7, which is a big mistake because of queen e2, which is a fork. There's now a double attack on this knight and a attack on this knight. This one is only defended twice, so the engine is going to lose a knight. So they take the e5 pawn, so Ponchik takes back and the knight takes back. So at least the engine gets 2 pawns for the lost knight. We have bishop f4, but attacking the knight, and we have a truly disgusting move, queen c7. Blech. Like, who plays this? This is such an move. Such an move. Like, voluntarily pinning the knight to the queen. It's so disgusting. However, these engines know that it's fine. That's the crazy part. But in this position, the Ponchik dog finds a brilliant move, knight d5. The reason why this is brilliant is pretty complicated, because it doesn't win a piece, rather it's a positional brilliancy. I will show you the reason now. If you take the pawn, then something like this is probably going to be played. Now if you wanted to keep on defending the knight, which you probably do, then you could probably play something like this, queen back, keep on defending it. Now Ponchik will take the pawn yet again, unleashing the queen on the knight, so it's attacked twice again. And if you try to defend it with something like this, now Ponchik will just bring the rook over here and attack it once again. If you try to defend with the pawn, then you will be hit by this move, and as you can see, the position for black is pretty damn disgusting, and Ponchik is actually completely winning here, as you can see in the evaluation. However, that did not happen. After the brilliancy, the engine went queen d6. Now Ponchik played knight takes e7, and now queen takes e7 was played. Bishop takes and queen takes. So now we have rook fd1, and finally the engine castles. Where's this move? It's move 26 I believe, and the engine castles now. We have rook d2, takes, and bishop g4. Pretty fancy looking move. If you take the bishop, you'll be hit with this fork, which would win both a pawn and a bishop in exchange for one bishop. So instead, bishop g2 was played, and now c5. We have knight a5 from Ponchik attacking the pawn. We have queen d4 offering the exchange, but Ponchik is like, I want you to take my queen, I won't take yours. And now that wasn't played. The engine went back instead. We have knight c4, we have bishop e6 and knight e3. We have b6 consolidating this pawn here, and we have rook d1. We have queen a4, a3, rook e8, and king g1. We have queen b5, not king, queen d5, bishop f3, and c4, queen d4, and queen b3. A lot of slow improving moves here, as you soon will see. We have bishop e2, b5, bishop b3, b4, takes, and bishop e2, rook c8, knight d5. Not really much going on here. We have queen to c5 offering the exchange, king g2, we have a5, queen takes queen, and now rook takes queen. So here Ponchik is winning in a endgame, late middle game, I'm not sure, but Ponchik is winning nonetheless. We have rook d2, king h7, and king f2, rook c8, rook c2, and rook b8. b8. Bishop takes c4, another pawn for Ponchik. We have a4, king e3, king g8, king d4, putting the king in the center. We have g6, we have knight f6 check, king there, takes, and e5, gluing the knights into the position of the engine. We have g5, rook f2, rook b3, knight e8 check, king there, knight there, attacking the pawn. We have g4, I don't understand that move at all. We have knight takes e6, a3 check, move king, and now take pawn. Rook takes, and knight f4, with king g7, rook g6 check, king there, rook takes pawn, and rook a4 check. King d5, king e8, rook h7, cutting the king to the last rank of the board. I don't know what it's called, the 8th rank, right? Yeah, 8th rank, that makes sense, I think. You have rook a6, preventing the king from coming in here, but now e6, and the king just goes around, and here the engine actually decides to just sacrifice the rook for the pawn, but because it's like, I'm lost, so who cares, I'll just sack it all. We have king takes, king there, rook there, king there, king there. Now Ponchik just looks for the quickest checkmate. It's actually mate in 2. Can you find it? If you can, comment down below, pause and comment down below. The quickest mate is king f8, knight g6, king g8, and king g7. Checkmate. So Ponchik pretty much destroyed the chess engine. I actually think Ponchik might be a little underrated, because I paired these engines up once before this game, yesterday I think it was, and Ponchik pretty much destroyed the chess engine in that game as well. So if you wonder about the accuracy, it was 91% accuracy from Ponchik Dog and 83.6 from the chess.com engine. So a pretty significant difference. And the Ponchik Dog also had one brilliance move, which was a pretty nice one. And yeah, that's all for this game. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Don't forget to like and subscribe.